First pitch of the ball game is a high pop-up foul down the right field line, and that'll be out of play. So we get started at 7:15 on a very nice night here at the old ballpark. Tavares hitting .242. He is one of 2 Reds that have faced Lincecum lifetime. Tavares is 2 for 10 with 5 strikeouts against Lincecum. The other is Scott Rowland, who's 1 for 2. 1-2. Home plate umpire is Mike Winters. And the Reds, who have not seen this kid in person, watch him very closely.
He has definitely captured the imagination of the league.
And Tavares strikes out swinging. And the Giants, who have seen Lincecum before, watch him very carefully.
Well, he's fun to watch. They don't make many guys like Tim Lincecum. Lincecum, 25 years old, 5'11", 170-pounder. That's with his uniform on, soaking wet.
Yeah, with 10-pound weights in his back pocket. And he's all over. He even sits in the stands. Here's Alex Gonzalez hitting .194. Chases a high fastball, no balls and 1 strike. That's 96 on both radar guns. And that's even high for Lincecum. I think he's happy to be home.
Well, a kid from Washington, state of Washington. I mean, he loves it cool. That's what he was raised pitching in.
Throws his first breaking ball, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Lincecum's facing a team that ranks 15th in the league in batting average. And that's a Cincinnati team, which is remarkable considering where they play. Great American Ballpark is one of the more lively fields in baseball. They have scored 423 runs collectively. The Giants have scored 437.
3-1 pitch is popped. Shallow right field. Garco doing a wrestling match, makes the catch.
Was that the pop-up dance?
That was the pop-up dance, only he had to run to get to the dance floor.
Well, you come a long way, and the prevailing winds will blow out to center, and it will affect balls that are on this side of the field. Not much drift on this particular pop-up, but there's the pop-up dance. You mastered that, by the way.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I walked into the park today around 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Will Clark and Ryan Garco, what were they working on?
The pop-up dance.
Pop-ups.
I just want you to know that if you play infield for the San Francisco Giants for a number of years, you will learn the pop-up dance, and it never leaves you. When my partner stubs his toe, he still does the pop-up dance.
1 ball and 1 strike to Joey Votto. Rest of the umpires, Jerry Lane, DJ Rayburn, and Tony Randazzo. And that goes from first to third. An inside. Rarely see Lincecum throw a changeup on the inside corner, but he did there. It's 1-2.
Joey Votto, good middle-in hitter. Good hitter, period, but he really is tough to jam.
Came back with another changeup. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reds are 4-16 since the All-Star break. And there's a bouncing ball up the middle. Renteria behind the bag, and that'll end the inning. Giants are coming up. Game hitting streak. He's been hot. Then it's Sanchez, Sandoval, and Molina. Randy Wendell hit 5th, and it's Garco, Rowan, and the last 2 will be Renteria and Lincecum.
The Reds defensively will set it up with Gomes, Tavares, and Balentien. That's the outfield. Gonzalez rolling on the left side. Phillips and Votto on the right side. Hannigan will do the catching, and on the hill tonight for Cincinnati will be Homer Bailey. Homer Bailey, 23 years old, 6'3", 210-pounder. He's just about got a year at the big league level. You're looking at his record. 9 stars, 2-3, ERA very bloated, 7.06.
I just see an easy 96 up on the board.
He can throw hard. He'll go 93, 97. He's got an over the top release, hard curveball. He's got a changeup, and he's learning a splitter. Justin Lear, the gentleman who just made his second start for the Reds and snapped their 8-game losing streak with a shutout, his first, taught Bailey this split finger fastball, and it's been a pretty good pitch for him. Still new in his repertoire of pitches, but when you think about Homer Bailey, you still think fastball, curveball.
Ooh, look out. That's one where if you're not paying attention, and as we look down, it's shot right by a woman. And I think she's all right. It almost got Bob Sokoloff. 0-2. And Velez chases one in the dirt. And very much like the Willie Tavares at bat, Velez is retired. And here's Freddie Sanchez.
Well, really, Homer Bailey and Tim Lincecum kind of the same guy when you look at fastball and curveball. It's a little bit easier to see the ball out of Bailey's hands than it is to pick up the ball out of Lincecum's hand. Lincecum's very deceptive. But Homer Bailey, I mean, he comes with some credentials in regards to stuff. Curveball, the same type of 12-6 break.
Here's Sanchez. On the first pitch, he lines it right at Phillips.
That was a seed.
Well, the Reds have seen Freddie Sanchez a lot, so they know he can hit.
All right, your first at bat of the night, you hit a bullet like that. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm going to hit 4 bullets that are going to get caught.
Yep.
What you want to think is I'm going to get an infield hit the next time up, and then 4 bullets after that.
I missed you, partner.
Here's Sandoval hitting .334. Sandoval with 17 home runs, 67 driven in. Had a good 3 days in Houston. This is before the game. It's possible that Pablo Sandoval has a little ritual with everybody in the dugout.
Well, I mean, you and I have one with him. He's one of those guys you just have to check in with every day you come to the clubhouse.
See, and he's got the Romo thing. I mean, there's going to come a point where he's going to have a hard time remembering all of them. Okay, that's Romo. Now what do we got? All right, here's Boch. Okay, here's mine with the manager. That keeps me in the lineup.
All right, Hefe.
Three and one.
I mean, of all the guys that have come through Mike Murphy's clubhouse, he's got to be right there at the top of guys that just bring great vibe into a big league clubhouse. He's just remarkable, man. The Bay Area has caught on.
And he'll take the walk. Close pitch.
All the kids around the neighborhood call him Pablo Pandaval. It seems to be the nickname du jour for Pablo Sandoval.
Benji Molina started to get hot in Houston. 4 for his last 9. He had a 3-hit game. Did not play on Wednesday. So 2 days off in a row for Benji Molina. And he takes a strike. $11 home runs for Benji Molina, 55 driven in. And that's off the plate. Randy Wynn in the 5th slot.
Well, this is the spot in the lineup they need to get going. Benjamin Molina will tell you that. He's due to get hot.
No swing. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Molina has never faced Homer Bailey before, and only a few of the Giants really have. So this first time around for a lot of these hitters, they're trying to figure out Homer Bailey. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Now they know he's got some giddy up on the fastball, so you got to get locked and loaded when you're digging in that batter's box. You get started a little quick because 97-98 comes at you in a hurry, especially when it's your first at bat of the night.
Two and two. Sandoval with his lead, and Molina stays alive. Giants are 11-9 since the All-Star break. They've won 10 of their last 14. Matt Cain will pitch on Sunday. They're 16-11 against teams in the National League Central. 3-2 now to Benji Molina.
The longer you go into an at-bat against Homer Bailey, the more likely you are to see a mistake to location. He will give you something to hit. He does not have great command with that fastball.
Sandoval goes, swinging a high pop-up foul and out of play. The 3-2 pitch with 2 outs gives the Giants a little bit of advantage if Molina were to hit one down the lines or into the alleyway. Sandoval not with terrific speed, but not slow either. He goes high, deep, out of here. Is that the mistake you're talking about?
That's what we're talking about. And Benji Molina's putting together a swing that's starting to allow him to put some numbers on that batting average. And when that happens, folks, the 4th spot in the lineup will come alive. A 3-2 get it in challenge curveball, and he hangs it right out there at the belt. And Tim Lincecum gets a 2-run cushion just like that. Home run number 12 for Benji Molina. And Lincecum's digging that, you bet.
Here's Randy Wynn. Velez struck out, Sanchez lined out, a walk and then a home run. And a quick 0-2 to Randy Wynn.
Some anger behind those fastballs.
Dug deep into the closet for this game.
I think he did. The deeper the season goes, the deeper he digs.
And the deeper he gets into that closet, the fewer chances he has of us showing him on TV.
Dog.
Fouled at the plate. It stays 1-2.
There's the dog.
Yeah.
Does not miss a game.
I think he's talking about how he missed getting that Molina ball by that much.
Oh yeah, he's not happy.
One and two. And Randy Wynn fouls it off the backstop. Home run number 12 for Benji Molina. Colorado leading the Cubs 5-1 in Denver. And Randy Wynn out swinging. 2 strikeouts for Bailey, but Benji Molina, a 2-run home run. He hits the hanger, and it's bye-bye baby. And it's 2-0 Giants. Two-0 Giants on the Benji Molina home run, and here's Lincecum facing Brandon Phillips, and Phillips takes a strike. Here in the second, it'll be Phillips, Rolen, and Balentien. Phillips, 16 home runs, 69 driven in, and he fouls this one down the right field line, and it's 0-2. Lincecum with a strikeout, a pop-up, and a ground ball in the first inning. Got him. Take a look at our Corona timeout. It looks like this. Record at home, 37-16, on the road, 23-32. The ERA, much better at home. Shutouts, 13 of them at home. You know, the interesting number is the runs. More runs at home than on the road. Giants are 16-4 in the last 20 home games. And they have not lost consecutive home games since the Angels were in town. That's our Corona timeout. Scott Rolen hits one high into right field. 2 outs. There's a couple of guys that were huge Wednesday afternoon in Houston.
Joe Martinez, the winning pitcher. Eli Whiteside, who provided the offense, his first home run, a grand slam home run.
Did you see Martinez take batting practice today?
Joe Martinez hit a ball out of the ballpark in right center, where Barry Bonds used to hit him.
Here's Balentien.
Joe Martinez can hit.
Balentien came over from Seattle on July 29th as he swings and misses. Got a home run, a couple of RBIs. 2 balls and 1 strike.
When Lincecum first came to the big leagues, he had the 2 pitches, the fastball and the curveball, and he'd throw a lot of fastballs.
Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Now he really mixes in all of his pitches, and that's the thing. He'll throw any one of his 4 pitches, primarily fastball, curveball, changeup, but he has the slider, and he'll use anything at any time, and he just each pitch makes the other one look better. By using all of his pitches, they just don't get tired in the eye of a hitter.
Pops this one out of play. Balentien with Seattle hit .213. He had 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. He really was a high swing and miss guy. He had 43 strikeouts and 155 at bats.
That's too many.
3-2.
Goes outside with a fastball. This is just a little bit outside. Mike Winters is usually a pretty good strike zone. Lincecum thought that was a little bit closer than it looked on TV.
Look out, right past Johnny Gomes, who's on deck.
Mike Winters, one of those umpires that you really can't argue a whole lot with. He's got a pretty quick fuse.
Well established umpire.
Pretty consistent with the strike zone. What you get in the first, you usually will get in the ninth.
First base runner for the Reds. Joe Martinez on Wednesday at Minute Maid Park did a lot of things well.
Kept the ball down. I mean, that's the big thing in that ballpark. Mistakes, they really make you pay with the short Crawford boxes out in left field. With his sink and his slider and curveball combination, he just kept you off balance, and everything that he missed usually was down below the strike zone, which is where he's got to be.
Here's Gomes, who bounces it foul. Bruce Bochy said for whatever reason in the second inning he decided to throw the high sinker.
And that one got hit out.
And it didn't work.
No. No walks. That's another thing. Just 7 base runners in 5 innings, and that's the key. You stay around 8 base runners for every 5 innings you pitch, and you're going to pitch in this league a long time.
Gomes with 11 home runs, 25 driven in. Oh and 1 to the Reds left fielder. And now it's 0-2. Rowan a couple of steps towards right center field. Gomes a powerful guy. He can hit the ball a long way. Not this time. Gets him with the changeup, and it remains 2-0.
In the wild card race. Check it out, vote, and we'll give you results tonight on Giants Postgame Live. Dwayne.
All right, Amy, here's Ryan Garco, 2-0 Giants. Garco, Rowan, Renteria, followed by Lincecum. Garco started to heat up in Houston. 1 ball and 1 strike. Actually had a lot of hits in Houston. He could have had more. Michael Bourne tracked a ball down that Garco hit in the alleyway, and so did Jason Michaels.
Well, you know what's good about his series in Houston was a lot of his power went to the middle of the field. And when you see a guy starting to square stuff up and he's between the gaps in left center and right center, you know he's got good balance in his swing. He is strong. He is strong with a capital G.
Well, it's taken him about 48 hours to fit in, too.
Good guy. Mr. Congeniality. And you can see why Brian Sabian was so excited about being able to bring him over here and getting a Giants uniform on him.
Two-two pitch coming up to Garco. Garco, little flare, center field, and Tavares is going to run it down. 1 out.
Well, Sunday, that's right, this Sunday is Emerald Nuts Giants trading card day. That means the first 20,000 fans are going to receive the trading cards, and they're fantastic. We've seen them. Guys were in there signing a bunch of them today. So the first 20,000 fans get out here, and you can also see Matt Cain take on Aaron Harang. For tickets, go to sfgiants.com or call 1-877-4SFG-TICKS. Yeah, he's got his glove.
That guy needs a ball.
He does.
We're going to keep an eye on him. Rowan takes a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. So he's sitting. Look at, he's protecting Mom.
Oh yeah, he's right above the dugout. That is the baseball souvenir seat right there.
He's going to be protecting Mom for a long time.
It's his job.
Doesn't look too much like Mom either.
They're a team.
They're a team.
You can tell.
A ball and a strike to Rowan. Rowan hits it on the ground. Scott Rowland down to a knee, gets up and throws. He's done that many times, folks. 2 outs.
You know, you just take it for granted. You see it so often now. The guys have sort of incorporated the 360 move. But it is not an easy move. You know, it just always amazes you to see a big league athlete, how quick they can get to their balance point. That's their back leg, and how they get to their back leg and get square to their target And they do it all in one big motion. Beautifully done by Scott Rowland, Gold Glover.
Renteria on the first pitch lines it to right. Diving and knocking it down is Balentien. And Renteria's got a base hit.
Well, when he's swinging well, he's going to right field. A little fastball with inside-out motion on the fastball running into Renteria. He takes it to right. Just on the little finger of his glove. Nice effort by Balentien. And it will allow Lincecum to hit this inning, and that's significant.
8 for 46 on the season. He'll give you a pretty good at bat. He's not shy about swinging the bat. Bounces this one to Gonzalez, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, one left. Inning number 3 coming up. 2-0 Giants. As Tim Lincecum ties his shoe, waiting for Ryan Hennigan to stand in. Isn't it great to just be in charge of when the game starts? The starting pitcher can do that.
It's the best part about it. You're in control, baby.
Hennigan hitting .306. He's got a home run, and on the first pitch he bounces it to Renteria. Maybe you see more Reds hitters do that.
All right, it's time to bring you up to speed with our AT&T Rapid Rewind. We go back to Wednesday's game in Houston, and it was a 3-3 ball game. Bases loaded when Eli Whiteside decides to join the home run crowd. His first big league homer, a grand slam, and it made it a 7-3 ball game. That's our AT&T Rapid Rewind. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered.
Oh yeah, what an afternoon for Eli Whiteside. Not only did that, but he caught a pitching staff that won the rubber match of that 3-game series.
He's done a nice job.
Bailey, who doesn't have a hit this year, is behind 0-2.
Hey, we want to say hello to Nick Miller, who's recovering from surgery. He's in the hospital watching the game tonight. Nick, wish you were here. Get well in a hurry. Meet.
No balls and 2 strikes. Hit slowly to Garco, and that'll be out number 2. And here's Willie Taveras.
You know, you talked about the inexperience that the Reds have had against Lincecum. In Lincecum's career, he's never made a start against Cincinnati. It'll be very interesting to see how the Reds try to adjust to what they saw in their first at bat the second time through the lineup.
Well, we saw Hennigan go after the first pitch. Tavares doesn't offer 1 ball and no strikes. There's a bunt attempt. Lincecum off the mound very quickly. Side retired. It remains 2-0 Giants. Fans, $5 off tickets to this Sunday's game against the Reds. $19 view reserve. To get your tickets, log on to sfgiants.com and use the coupon code KANE. Here it's 2-0 Giants. As Eugenio Velez will lead things off. Velez struck out in the first inning. And that fastball sails away. 1 ball and no strikes. Freddie Sanchez to follow. Benji Molina, a 2-run home run in the first, is the difference. Velez takes a strike, an off-speed pitch to even the count.
If he gets that changeup over, it's going to be a different ball game. A lot of people in the Reds organization think that is his key.
He throws him another one, and it's 1-2.
2 off-speed pitches. Just mixing your looks up. When you've got stuff that is as electric as he can make it, talking high 90s fastball, 12-6 curveball, and a changeup. I mean, it's not an easy at bat. He just doesn't quite have the command of his stuff yet. I mean, you look at his strikeout total, and you would think he's a sinker baller. Strikeout to walks, he's got 27 strikeouts against 24 walks. That's usually the type of distribution you see with a sinker slider type guy, a 1-to-1 strikeout walk ratio. But he's got strikeout fly ball stuff.
Look out. Edgar Renteria getting out of the way, and he said, you know what, I'm not going to stand up there anymore, I'm going to sit down.
I don't blame him.
And he's going to try it again. If you stand next to Billy Hayes, that ugly finder is going to find you.
There's Billy Hayes right there. Stand behind him, you'll be fine.
Chopper, Votto, Bailey covering, 1 out. And here's Sanchez. Our forever Giant tonight was John Miller, sitting next to his lovely wife Janine. 13th season as our broadcast partner. And he got a terrific ovation from our sellout crowd here tonight. John bows better than any broadcaster I know.
He's fantastic. It was a long ovation and a very warm one. And one he won't forget. It was nice. Talking to Larry Baer and his son Jonathan sitting right behind him.
It's John's bobblehead tonight. 20,000 of them handed out. Looks good. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground is second. Phillips to his right. 2 outs. Giants Baseball is brought to you by the Mercedes-Benz. You must experience the amazing new E-Class. Sandoval drew a 2-out walk in the first, and it paid dividends. Here he hammers one to right, and making the catch is Balentien as he goes down to his belly to end the inning. John Miller, think about it, John. Very nice. Gonzalez, Votto, and Phillips to face Tim Lincecum. Gonzalez popped out to Garco in foul territory down the right field line in his only other at bat. Past Sandoval in the first hit of the game for the Reds.
Well, the Giants taking on the Dodgers. That's right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, August 10th, 11th, and 12th. And tickets are available. You can go to sfgiants.com. or you can call 1-877-4-SFG-TIX. It is going to be a 3-game series that we've all been anticipating as the rivalry is renewed. So be part of it. Be here Monday through Wednesday. 2 night games and a day game. That day game is Wednesday, so hope to get you out here.
Here's Votto, who bounced out to Renteria. And Lincecum starts him off with a fastball for a strike. Lincecum was in the stretch for 1 hitter. And that was Johnny Gomes in the 2nd inning after Balentien had drawn a walk. This time, however, Lincecum in the stretch with nobody out. Blocked by Benji Molina, and Gonzalez chooses not to go. A ball and a strike.
That split he uses as a changeup. Once it gets down there in the dirt, it's got a mind of its own. That's not an easy pitch to block. Nice job by Molina to keep that ball in front of him and freeze the runner Gonzalez at first. That's all you have to do as a catcher. You don't have to come up with a clean one. Just keep that ball out in front of you.
Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Lots of activity out in the Cove. It's 2-1. This is skied, foul. Sandoval giving chase, but he is going to run out of room.
Nicely played. We have an umpire in the crowd tonight.
Umpire in every section.
All right, let's see. About his glove. He's been bringing it for 10 years, and tonight it finally paid off. Had a bad mess going. I'll grab some pine.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him.
Set that fastball up beautifully. Well, as Votto heads back to the Reds bench, what do you say? We ask our Aflac trivia question. The question tonight: can you name the 4 current Major League players to be born in San Francisco?
Phillips struck out looking in the second. Foul down the right field line and out of play. By the way, it's nice to have you back.
Well, thanks, Parts. I missed you. I got a chance to watch all 3 games on TV. Quite a different perspective watching on TV than being in the broadcast booth.
And I appreciate all the texting, all the criticism.
Yeah, I was bored.
All the names that I mispronounced. Very helpful.
You did good. I want to thank Bip Roberts for filling in for him. He did a great job.
Bip did a great job. He cleaned out the visiting clubhouse kitchen, though.
Did he?
Oh, my goodness.
Did he crush the spread?
3 days, he had 9 meals in the clubhouse.
That's impressive.
2 balls and 1 strike to Phillips.
Well, Bip's a good baseball man. I think he enjoyed the road trip.
And a great appetite.
There's Bip.
Yeah. Bip's getting ready for post-game live. 2-1. Swinging a foul, 2-2. Phillips has got some pop.
He's got pop that he can go out of any ballpark in any field. And on top of that, if he finds a gap here in the right center, that's an easy triple, maybe more. He can scoot.
He can scoot. Gonzalez scurries back. In the dirt. Benji Molina just for a second couldn't find it. Be interesting to see if Gonzalez will take off 3-2. He does. Swinging a foul. He threw him a 3-2 changeup.
Well as Benji Molina throws, you're not going to get a great jump in a 3-2 1-out situation. You're just not. And the type of swing and miss stuff that Lincecum has, I mean, that's a gamble for Dusty Baker to send him on a 3-2 with 1 out.
Sends him again. Line drive right over Sanchez. Rowan gets to it. Sanchez was covering second. So singles by Gonzalez and Phillips here in the fourth.
3-2 challenge fastball at the knees out over the plate. And look at the movement from Sanchez coming over the middle. He almost picks this thing. But that's the type of hitter that Phillips is. It's a nice two-strike approach going back up the middle.
Here's Scott Rowland. Rowland hit a fly ball to right field in the second. Swing and a miss. No balls and one strike. Rowland with the Blue Jays hit .320 with 8 home runs, 43 driven in. Skies this one into center field for Rowan. He will make the catch.
Okay, you throw a fastball and you run that thing up the bat on Scott Rowland, you made a good pitch. And the beauty of Tim Lincecum's fastball, it's a two-seam grip. It's a high velocity, but look at this thing go away from the intended target. They set it up down at the knees away, and the thing rides right in above his hands on the inside corner. Could not have placed it any more perfectly. And once he gets up off the sweet spot, it's an easy out. And that's the beauty of Lincecum. He's got unpredictable movement, and as tough as he is to hit, he's tough to catch.
Balentien walked in the second. And it's 0-1. In the dirt. Atlanta leading the Dodgers 2-1. That game is still early. It's in the third. Colorado leading the Cubs 5-2. That game in the seventh. Breaking ball 1-2.
Boy, nice, quick, sharp little breaker. You could not have put it in a more perfect place. Just completely freezes Balentien.
Two. Base hit past Sanchez. Rowan lets it get underneath his glove, and the throw to second is cut off. So the run would have scored, but the error on Rowan allows the back runner Balentien to get into second.
A couple of nice two-strike at bats here. The location not good, right out of the middle of the plate. And a protected move. Balentien going right back up the middle, very much like Brandon Phillips. And here's where they get another extra 90 feet, and everybody gets to move up.
So Balentien gets his third RBI in a Reds uniform. And the hitter will be Johnny Gomes, who struck out in the second. And Gomes chases a pitch in the dirt, and it's 0-1.
Lincecum trying to pitch through the air.
Three singles here in the fourth. And it's another again, 2. Well, the Reds have set the table for Johnny Gomes. Lincecum right now just trying to limit it to 1 run. Knocked down by Molina, 1-2.
3 pitches, 3 curves.
Foul at the plate.
Well, they're staying with the breaking ball this whole at bat.
Benji Molina is going to have a word.
Well, I just don't see Lincecum throw that many of the same pitch that many times in a row. He has not been shaken off Molina in this 4-pitch sequence. Molina definitely has an idea that he wants to talk to Lincecum about as to what he wants to do on this next pitch.
Show him a high fastball.
They don't want to go in the strike zone. Gomes is one of those guys you can throw him 62 breaking balls in a row, and you foul him off. You try and sneak one fastball by him, he can burn you.
At home, fantastic. Make it 3-2.
And he does not have to throw a strike here. He's got an open base to play with. It's been a high stress inning for him. 27 pitches this inning, 84 on the night, or 64 on the night, I beg your pardon.
Fouled again at the plate. It's been a pretty good battle from Johnny Gomes. Three foul balls, all really been in the same spot. And he got him. Reds pick up a run. It's 2-1 Giants. Here is Benji Molina, who hit the 2-run home run in the first. It's a 2-1 lead for the Giants, and Molina skies one to center field. Tavares with a beat on it. Tavares will make the catch.
Didn't quite get all that one, but close. As he heads back to the Giants bench, what do you say we ask and answer our Aflac trivia question? Name the 4 current Major League players to be born in San Francisco. Our survey said, well, Johnny Gomes, Gary Matthews, Niger Morgan, and Tyler Walker. Gary Matthews Jr.
So how thrilled is Johnny Gomes?
Just to come home and give out about 60 tickets.
Here's Randy Wynn, who struck out in the first. Gomes out in left field tonight. Bailey wants a new baseball. Giants have hit some balls hard against Bailey, but he's only allowed the home run. Two balls and no strikes. Garco and then Rowan. And a line drive, and Votto's got it at first.
Good at bat. There's Johnny Gomes, the Petaluma neighbor. He has got 707. He puts on his glove and his shoes, the area code of Petaluma, out of Casa Grande High School. And they're all of his friends and family are in the left field bleachers tonight screaming at him. For him, I mean.
Here's Garco. Garco popped out to center field. Garco takes one belt high for a strike.
That's the real trivia question. Who else went to Casa Grande High School in Petaluma?
Somebody very famous.
That's right. Amy Gutierrez.
Look out. Line drive foul.
Ooh, heads up. There's Amy G. Oh yeah, the pride of Casa Grande High School.
Oh, 2 to Ryan Garco. Shoots another one foul. Tune into Bay Area's #1 rated 11 p.m. newscast. That would be NBC Bay Area tonight at 11. And wake up with traffic and weather on NBC Bay Area weekday morning starting at 4:30 a.m. Oh, 2 pitch to Garco. Garco takes a bit high. 1-2.
The thing about Garco, you watch him, he's very selective. He thinks to a pitch, he thinks to a location. He's got good plate discipline, a nice knowledge of the strike zone. He will work a pitcher.
Fists one into left, and that's going to fall. Not pretty, but effective. And Garco's aboard with 2 outs.
Well, it's strong. That's what that is. It's just gives you an idea that this guy can get jammed. I mean, that ball hit right up there around the label, and he still has the strength to throw that thing out there in the outfield. You and I do that. It doesn't even make the dirt in the infield. It's a good swing.
Yeah. The last 2 years I did that, I ended up in the broadcast booth.
That's true. That is a true thing.
Rowan bounced out to third in the second. Rowan on the ground sharply to Gonzalez, and that'll be a 6-4 putout to end the inning. 5th inning coming up. Giants on top by 1. Hungry.
That's good concentration skills. Mom, pay attention.
Mom, when the mouth is open, that means bring it on.
Thank you.
All right. How long does it last before he flops it open again? Ready?
Hello. That's my guy tonight. I think that's how the word mom. I think the brain freeze just hit in, right?
He's leaving some on the tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to watch this at bat. Forget about Hannah.
Watch our guy.
All right, ready? Come on.
Hot dog.
Yeah, let's try this one.
Thank you. Wrong end. Wrong end.
Oh.
Now, those are things you have to learn.
I watch kids eat all day long. There's a strike, too. I don't even know who's hitting Hannigan.
That little guy is pretty good, I got to tell you.
On deck is Homer Bailey. On the ground to Renteria. That'll be a 6-3 putout.
Well, here's our Mercedes-Benz E-Class Attention Assist of the game. We go to Tuesday, and Ryan Garco makes a nice play in Houston, going into the stands and making a nice play. And then it was Freddie Sanchez making a beautiful play with the glove to prevent a hit from Kaz Matsui. And those are our Mercedes-Benz E-Class Attention Assists of the game.
He's always dirty.
Yeah, he's just one of those guys.
By the way, 2 really good stories, both in the Merc by Andrew Baggerly and in the Chronicle by Henry Schulman on Freddie Sanchez. And that was in the papers yesterday, the off-day story about Freddie Sanchez, born with a club foot.
What did the doctor tell his mom?
Prepare your son for a job behind a desk. He's just not going to be able to do a lot of things. roll to the backstop.
That's a great story.
Mom was quoted in the Henry Schulman story about having to change his cast once a week. The 1-2 pitch. Bailey rolls it foul. And really just a very nice story about a guy who already has won Giants fans over, but he's going to be a favorite here.
Oh, yeah. Just the way he plays the game and what he does in the community.
Bailey strikes out. 2 outs here in the 5th. Tuesday, Sanchez hit a home run. Pitch was down and in. Take a look at this. Look. Actually, this was the play that Sanchez made.
Always gets dirty. Is that your guy?
Dirty guy. Willie Taveras on the ground on 1 pitch. Renteria is going to have to hurry, and it gets by Garco and into the seats. Once it rolled up the arm of Renteria, he knew he had to hurry.
Wow, it's tough to get 2 errors on 1 play, and that is the official ruling. 1 error to reach first, 1 error to reach second. That is rough.
Gonzalez singled in the 4th. And he takes a strike. Renteria went right to Lincecum as he was in that area of the mound after he made the throwing error. And I don't have any doubt that he walked by him and he said, "Hey, pick me up."
Well, he's going to try and pitch through the air, and he's been very good at doing that very thing. Let's see if he looks to second. Does not look to second.
Base hit to left. Velez has got a good arm, but Taveras has got great speed, and this game is tied. So the error comes back and bites the Giants. It was a 2-out error.
Little fastball that Gonzalez does a nice job of fighting off. This ball runs right up his bat, but throws it out there to the left, and with the speed and 2 outs, really Taveras, one of the faster guys in the game, scores with no slide.
Here's Joey Votto. Down low to Votto. A run for the Reds in the 4th, and now 1 here in the 5th. Votto fouls this one down the left field line and out of play.
Giants have made 3 errors in this game, and they've been really good with the gloves. Coming into tonight's ballgame, they've made just 53 errors in the league. That ranks them 4th. So a 3-error game, quite unusual for the men in orange and black. And you know what Dave Righetti's thinking? He's thinking, it's just going to cost my guy extra pitches.
Sure. Inside to Votto. 2 balls and 1 strike.
And this becomes a very critical at bat, because you're talking about the Reds' best hitter. And this is the 3rd time that Votto is seeing him.
Two and two.
Good curveball. That's the unique thing about the break that he has on his curveball. It's a straight downer. It's a 12-6. He throws that thing in the outside corner to a lefty. It almost looks like it's going away from him. Right over the outside corner. Takes the balance completely out of Votto's swing. And that is not easy to do, to get Votto on his front foot. You got to throw that one again. Inside with the fastball first, and it definitely sets up two things. You could go back in again on that corner, or you could throw the changeup, the curveball. You can throw a back foot slider here. Ryan Clark coming in to tell Lincecum he's going to play off the bag.
3-2 to Votto. Runner goes. Hit on the ground to second. Sanchez has it. That will end the inning. It's a 2-2 ball game. But players do have their choices in what types of spikes they might want to wear now.
One thing you don't see very much anymore is guys go out there in rubber dubbers.
You know what you will see though, Mike, is you'll see more plastic spikes as opposed to the metal spikes. And then you'll have a combination of some shoes will have some plastic and some metal. Strike to Renteria to even the count.
Back in the day when they had a lot of turf fields, the guys were out there with almost like tennis shoes.
Maybe like the Leonard Herstein shoes.
Or the Harry Holsworth shoes.
2-1 to Renteria.
But basically, if you have a certain requirement because of a foot problem, they'll make any kind of spike you want. We saw it happen with Fred Lewis that had a bunion removed last year, and they brought him a protective shoe this year that he's wearing in today's ball game. And they can do anything now. It's amazing what they can do to accommodate a player.
Renteria flips it to right. Balentien will put it away.
Giants baseball is brought to you by Cabot Wood Stains. Our performance is legendary. Cabot.
Here's Lincecum. Bounced out to short in the second. 2-2 ball game here in the fifth inning. Bailey hung a breaking ball to Benji Molina, and in the first inning Molina hit it out of the park. And a strike. Bailey in much better shape pitch count wise than Lincecum. On the ground. Wow, just fouled.
Tom Randazzi, the third base umpire, making the call. And he made the correct call. Not fouled by much. It doesn't have to land in foul or fair ground once it goes over the bag. It just has to go over the bag. And that did not.
Down the left field line, foul again.
Oh yeah. It is the magic agate. Guaranteed to put a smile on whatever section that baseball is hit to. Never fails.
2-2. Well, I like holding it too.
Yeah, feels good.
It is.
Yeah, this little guy is hanging on to his ball.
Lincecum fights it off. I think Bailey is going to get Lincecum a chance to hit a fastball. This is when Georgia presented our little guy with this baseball, and Mom and the little guy gave us a nice wave. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No swing, 3-2.
Been a good at bat. He's got a lot of pitches out of Homer Bailey. This is where Homer Bailey, it's no guarantee that he can find this strike zone. He doesn't have great command.
And a base hit to left field.
How about that at bat? That's one of the best at bats tonight. This place loves this little guy. A payoff 3-2 challenge fastball. It just goes the opposite way. An 8-pitch at bat. Head stays down right through the ball. Not a lot of swing. Just let the guy on the hill supply the power. That was a thing of beauty.
It's his 9th hit of the year. And here's Eugenio Velez.
And not only that, but it just ticks off the guy on the mound. Homer Bailey's ragged right now.
Velez has struck out and he's bounced out. High. Deep. Out of here. Unbelievable.
Stay hot, Mr. Velez. Stay hot.
Second of the year for Velez as he knocks home Lincecum, and it's back to a 2-run lead.
And that extends his personal hit streak to 13 games. And this was a big one, as he just gave his teammates the lead.
Here's Freddie Sanchez.
Well, you have to wonder how much did it take out of the mind of Homer Bailey in the at-bat to Tim Lincecum. You're out there, you're ticked off, and you get mad, you lose command. He drops that thing right down and in, and Eugenio Velez spins on it and lets everybody in this ballpark knows he's got some pretty good pop. Just dropped the head, and boy, he knew it. As soon as that thing left the bat, he flipped the bat head.
If that doesn't hit that pillar up there, does that go in the water?
I'm thinking it could be a splash hit. It almost went through the pillar.
Foul.
Now let's take a look at the splash camera.
Oh, it absolutely goes in.
Mike Modani on the camera, and boy, he centered that thing. That's not an easy thing to do as hard as that ball was hit, as fast as it was going.
And a shot to right, and that's a base hit.
Another opposite field base hit. And look at where the location was. We haven't seen Homer Bailey make a mistake up with his breaking ball the whole game, and that was right up there above the letters. And to a hitter like Freddie Sanchez, that's a no-no. And Dick Pole immediately coming out to try and calm him down. Look at where this pitch goes. High, lazy slider. Freddie Sanchez just rises up. Always been a good front foot hitter. The weight goes in the front foot, the hands stay back, and it enables him to go to right field. Pretty much the same type of approach that you see a lot from Edgar Renteria.
Here's Pablo Sandoval. 3 hits in a row, and it started with Lincecum's at bat. Sandoval has walked, and then he had a line drive to right field that was caught by Balentien. Down low. Bailey was a strike away from retiring Lincecum, and he couldn't do it.
Dick Pole went out there to try and get his mind back and the type of concentration you need to be able to execute, repeat your arm stroke, and get in the strike zone where you need it to be. It's just so easy to let your concentration slip away when you get angry. You have to be able to wipe that slate clean and put all your efforts on the next pitch. And you can't be worried about something that just happened. You just can't do it.
In tight.
And to the Giants' credit, they've taken advantage of it. Mistake down and into Eugenio Velez. Mistake up and away to Freddie Sanchez. Great at bat from Lincecum, set this whole inning up. Beating a 3-2 pitch, an 8-pitch at bat.
Sandoval had a rip, and it's 3-1.
And why not? Who's Bochy saying? I got my best hitter up there. I got a 3-0 count. I got a guy who's got to get that pitch in. Let's get him a good pitch to hit. And that was a good pitch to hit. And he just missed it.
Runner goes. Swinging a foul back. He is hacking right now. It's almost like with Sandoval on certain counts, in his mind it's a hit and run. Even if the runner doesn't go, I'm swinging.
Even if there's nobody on.
Are those pandas?
Oh yeah, pandas everywhere.
Three and two. Sanchez likely to go. He does. And Sandoval tops this one for Roland, who will cut it off and throw him out. Advancing to second is Sanchez.
Freddie Sanchez kind of limped back into second base as he rounded the bag and put the skids on. You said it. The hardest part about a bad knee is stopping, and I think that may have affected him when he had to put the brakes on quickly.
You'd almost rather slide sometimes. Benji Molina at the plate with 2 outs. Fouls it back. This is what Mike's talking about.
Watch him as he comes around the bag. He thinks he may get a chance to take third. He may have bumped his knee or jarred his knee as he touched the base when he rounded the bag.
Just off the plate.
One more look. Watch the left foot as he drags through, and he stubs his toe.
Stubs the left foot. One ball and 1 strike.
2 weeks ago, I wasn't worried about Freddie Sanchez's knee. Now it's on my plate.
I'm not worried about it. 2-1 to Molina. Edgar Renteria watching. Very pleased that Eugenio Velez, Renteria's error in the 5th, kept the inning alive, and the Reds scored. High drive, center field. Tavares back at the wall, and he makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. He's getting close, folks. Eugenio Velez does his home run dance. And the Giants lead. It's bye-bye, baby, 4-2. Well, the Giants are proud co-sponsors of the 3rd annual Plate-to-Plate Fun Run and Walk to cross home plate at AT&T Park. It'll happen on August 30th against the Rockies. The first 30,000 fans will receive a free game ticket. How about that? To register, go to plate2plate.org or call 415-447-2316. Lincecum and the Giants back to a 2-run lead as Brandon Phillips will lead things off. And Phillips hits one high into left field for Velez. And Velez will make the catch.
Boy, you know what Brandon Phillips was thinking as he was running down first base line?
Well, he's thinking I just missed it, and Lincecum's thinking that's a 1-pitch out.
It's amazing. The story is so true. First pitch breaking ball, he just gets it out at the end of the bat. And lots of frustration running down the first base line, and Lincecum's going, yeah, an easy 1-pitch out. Thank you, Lord.
Well, a lot of times, Mike, a hitter, and maybe Phillips did it, guessed right and missed it. And when you guess right, you think that a little more should happen on that swing.
Now, the way that their back legs receiving this fastball, I think they're all sitting breaking ball or off speed right now.
In tight to Scott Rowland. He's hit 2 balls in the air, and he's 0 for 2.
Saw his hips moved in with that speed, that off speed, and they were timed to it. I think that's what he's looking for.
And there's a bullet to left. Velez will play the carom. And Rowland slides into second with a double. And that'll bring up Balentien.
When you watch the swing from Scott Rowland, I mean, he's got one of the strongest top hands in the game. Just a real strong top hand, and he can just absolutely stay inside a ball that you would think would jam or break a bat. And he can stay inside that thing and keep it fair down the left field line. He's done that since the very first day he showed up at the big league level. Dusty Baker, the skipper, our old pal.
Still looks very strange in those colors. There's a strike.
He does. Today I was out of batting practice, and I looked over at the Reds bench, and there was Darren Baker, Dusty's son, and I got a big hug from him. He says, "Where's Kipe?"
He's getting big, huh?
He is getting big. He's a handsome kid.
0-1 to Balentien. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Balentien got an RBI single off of Lincecum in the 4th. There's Chris Spire. Chris, a former Giant. Good Giant. Couple of times.
Yeah, indeed. Great teammate. So is Dusty.
Hit on the ground and into the hole. Balentien's got 2 hits off of Lincecum. Mike was talking about Darren Baker, and there's Dusty with his kid.
I asked him, I go, am I going to be talking about you someday? He says, yep. So what do you play? He says, center field and second base.
Got it covered.
So what about pitching? He goes, nope. Center field, second base.
Here's Gomes. Gomes has struck out twice. He's in dire need right now of putting the ball in play. A double and a single.
Well, you know he's grinding. He's got a lot of fans here. Being a hometown kid.
We're in the 6th. Low and away for a ball. 1-0 for Lincecum. That was pitch number 94. On the ground, Sandoval on the back end. They'll get one there, and that's it. And a run comes in. It's 4-3. Nice play, Sandoval.
It really is a nice play. I thought once his foot slipped, there was no chance at second base. Smothers the hop, and look at the back foot give, and just in a flat foot throw throws a seed to Sanchez. And Gomes, just too much speed in the backside. No chance for the deuce, but to even get one out here, I think the Giants are fortunate.
Here's Hannigan. Hannigan has bounced out to Renteria twice. And a strike right there at the belt. No balls and one strike. Breaking ball, hook foul. And now it's 0-2.
Again, another guy out there looking for something off speed. Took the fastball right down the throat, and he was all over that curveball, just a little bit too far out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Oh, 2. With Gomes at first base, and that's fouled on the right field line. An 0-2 changeup. Bailey's on deck. No one's in the bullpen. And right now the Reds aren't even trying the let's get somebody up decoy.
I find that a bit strange.
Foul.
It's rare to see the ball game go this deep and have a starting pitcher be trailing and not get pinch hit for in the National League. 100 pitches on the night.
Fouled again.
The Reds have definitely been feisty. Lincecum with 6 strikeouts.
This will be pitch 102.
A lot of at-bats where they've gone long.
And he got him to end the inning. 7 strikeouts, a run in. It's 4-3 Giants.
Of the ballpark for homer number 12 to give Giants a 2-0 lead. That's our Coors Light Freeze Cam brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. There's Benji Molina taking a breather, a long 6th inning. Giants going to try and get that 1 run back,
and it'll be
a few more.
Randy Wynn to lead things off. Lon Simmons just stopped by.
Looks good.
Lon's in you know what? Lon comes in for the big series. This one and the Dodgers. Lon does look good.
Every time I see him, I go, how's your golf game? Have you shot your age? Because I shoot my age every time out. When I get to 86, I just quit.
Swing and a miss by Randy Wynn. Wynn lined out to Joey Votto in the 4th inning. Slowly hit. Votto charging, and he flips it to Bailey covering. All right, let's check in with Amy G.
Hey guys, I do indeed share Casa Grande Gaucho pride with Johnny Gomes. I just missed him in high school by about 8 years or so. But his number 1, was retired at Casa Grande High School. And Johnny is very important to the Petaluma community. He sponsors about 9 Little League teams. I did have a chance to catch up with him today, visit a little bit. And for those of you in Petaluma wondering if you're going to see your hometown hero, he said he's going to try to make it up to P-Town after tomorrow's game. Go P-Town,
all right,
guys.
The pride of, well, we're talking about the pride of Petaluma.
P-Town, baby.
Garco takes one low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Garco fisted one into left field for a hit. Back in the 4th inning. Off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes. On deck, Aaron Rowan. Garco, big chopper. Waiting on it is Gonzalez. His throw is perfect, 2 outs.
Well, check out Sportsnet Central tonight, 10:30, hosted by Dave Benz and Mindy Bach. And they'll give you a recap of tonight's ball game, plus look at the highlights of the A's and Royals. And oh yeah, by the way, it is football season. They're going to check in with the Raiders camps and the Niners camps. You'll see it all on Sportsnet Central tonight at 10:30, only on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. How about that one in New York, huh?
Yeah, in that only what we read about bandbox. It is 0-0 in the 14th.
I played like a bandbox last night.
Rowan has bounced out twice. And he takes wide. 1 ball and no strikes. Strike to Rowan. 1 ball and 1 strike. This might be one of the quicker Red Sox Yankee games, but time-wise, you're in the 14th. Rowan with a base hit up the middle.
Well, if there are 2 teams who can play a 1-0 ball game and make it last 3 hours and 54 minutes, the Yankees and Red Sox could do it. They take way too much time getting in the batter's box.
A lot of overthinking in those games.
It's amazing. Every guy's got his own deal, and it's crazy. Get in the box and hit. You want a prototype to model yourself after? Go get some of the games that Barry Bonds used to play. Watch how he got in the box, stayed in the box. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Renteria is 1 for 2. Lincecum not out yet on the on-deck circle, but he will be. There's nobody up in the bullpen. Here he comes. One ball and no strikes. Rockies beat the Cubs 6-2. Start out that series in Colorado. Here it's 1-0 to Renteria. 2-0 to Renteria. Homer Bailey with his 9th start.
Next pitch, number 95.
The 1st and the 5th. Ironically, those are the 2 innings the Giants scored in. And diving back in is Aaron Rowan. Tomorrow, no TV, none. Not even a little bit. So you just have to listen to the game on KNBR 680. Dave Fleming will be there. Dave's got a friend with him.
He has friends everywhere.
Indeed he does. Renteria skies it into right center field. Balentien will put it away to end the inning. 4-3 Giants. Let's go to our Sportsnet Central studio for this Sports Flash.
Kicks off Heritage Week here at AT&T Park on August 25th is Latino Heritage Night featuring Carlos Santana. $23 special event ticket gets you special seating in the Heritage Night section, a limited edition Carlos Santana bobblehead, which plays Oye Como Va. So check it all out. If you want tickets, all you got to do is go to sfgiants.com/special events or call 415-972-2298.
Here's Homer Bailey. Bailey fouls it back. It's 0-2. Bailey bounced out in the first, struck out in the fifth. Here he takes down low. Tavares and then Gonzalez. It is a full moon.
Well, that explains why Homer Bailey's hitting here in the 7th inning. Strange things do happen on full moon nights, especially Friday full moon nights.
2-2.
This is likely to be Lincecum's last inning. He's due to lead things off for the Giants in the bottom of the 7th.
No doubt.
Well, our ball dude's going to make a better effort there. Vince Gomez.
Gomez decided that being a spectator was more fun.
Vince, set the alarm clock. Let's go.
Vince and I at one time were on the Giants Community Fund board, and every time we get together in these board meetings, he would say what a great ball dude he would make. No swing. It's now 3-2.
Sergio Romo heading down. Start getting stretched out. The pitch count's going to start working against Lincecum. That last pitch, number 109.
Well, he's got to throw a strike here. Up to middle. Sanchez on the backhand. His throw, got him. Nice steady play by Freddie Sanchez.
Certainly not an easy play. Well to his right. Setting up quickly. Bailey is athletic. He's getting down the line pretty well. And Freddie Sanchez put some good footwork on a play where he kind of, I don't think you expect a play like that when you have a pitcher hitting.
Well, you expect to swing a little late and maybe hit a ball more to your left than to your right. On the ground, Sanchez, he does it again.
2 nice picks and 2 quick outs. Now, the more plays you get, the more of a rhythm you get. But just a beautiful bounce to get himself up into throwing position so quickly. And look at Tim Lincecum. Think he dug that play?
He
bet he did.
Here's a guy that's been a pain, and that's Alex Gonzalez. A couple of singles. He scored a run and he's knocked one in. First pitch is down low. Popped out of play. We were debating in the radio booth before the game if this was a sellout because of Lincecum or because of John Miller. Hit to Randy Wynn, and we're not going to let you know what the consensus was.
John voted for himself.
that knocked in runs. The Reds have a current 8-game road losing streak. Molina and Velez each have 2-run home runs, and Lincecum, as always, outstanding. And that's our McDonald's game summary. So Lincecum will watch the bullpen the rest of the way, and Fred Lewis will lead things off. It'll be Lewis, Velez, and Sanchez here in the 7th inning. Homer Bailey still on the hill.
Nice outing tonight for Tim Lincecum. Lincecum just 7 base runners in 7 innings. 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. As you see Fred Lewis numbers, loves hitting against the Reds. 344 lifetime with a couple of big flies.
Oh yeah, they love number 55.
So do we. You got to stand in line to love that guy.
1-0 to Lewis, hitting .255, and a strike right at the knees.
Nasty. Pitch number 97 at 97 miles per hour, knee high on the black with movement going away from Fred Lewis. You can see why the Reds are going to be patient with this guy.
Lewis skies one out of play, and it's 1-2. Lewis is a pinch hitter, is 4 for. Make sure this is right. Lewis is a pinch hitter, is 4 for 16. Trying to reach for Velez. Up and in, 2-2.
What do you think is a good batting average for a pinch hitter?
You know what, Mike? I think anything over 250 is pretty good. Backdoor breaking ball, and boy, I think Mike Winters thought about it.
Well, there you see the career numbers for Fred Lewis, 275, and that's very good. And what many believe is to be the toughest thing to do on this baseball field, pinch hit.
Payoff pitch to Lewis. Lewis got a piece of it.
A personal streak tonight ended for Tim Lincecum. He had 10 consecutive starts of 8 or more strikeouts, and tonight he had 7. So that streak comes to an end.
Lewis, foul. Lewis in a good battle right now with Homer Bailey. Line drive, left center field. Lewis is going to go. You know he will. And the Giants have a pinch hit double from Fred Lewis.
That was a beautiful at bat, folks. That is as good as it gets. Payoff pitch 3-2, and this is not a hanger. Homer Bailey throws high velocity down around the knees with movement going away. And Lewis taking swing out, thinking back up the middle, finds a gap. And that is just a bullet. A nice play from Johnny Gomes to cut this thing off. Prevent it from going to the wall, but to no avail with the speed of Fred Lewis and the leadoff double. The Giants have something going here.
Here's Velez. Velez homered in the 5th. Now, get Lewis in or get him to 3rd.
Makes it a tough decision for Bochy.
And he bunts it foul, and that's about as good a pitch as you're going to get to bunt. Here's the home run by Velez.
Down and in. Boom. Dropped the head, and he knew it. He flipped the bat like he hits 50 a year.
Plus, it better be fair if you're going to flip your bat.
Yeah.
If you flip it and it's foul, you're going to get flipped.
Yes, you are. And you should.
This one's going to be out of play. Bruce Bochy saw Velez try to bunt on the first pitch, took it off.
Well, I think I would have done the same thing. As you mentioned, it was a pretty easy pitch to bunt. Big, slow curveball that was belt high. And the reason a breaking ball is so easy to bunt is that it's got movement going down. So if you make contact with it, it's going to go on the ground. You're not going to pop it up.
Oh, 2 to Velez. Velez pulls it foul. Freddie Sanchez in the on-deck circle. We are in the 7th.
Reds have some activity in their bullpen. It's Nick Massett, the right-hander. Jeff Brantley, the Cowboy, and a very good Giant. And you see on his right hand, he's got a 1989 National League Championship ring, and it says Giants on it. Sitting next to Hall of Famer Marty Brennaman. Now that is a pair to draw to.
It is. On the ground and a base hit. Lewis is going to be held, and Velez comes through.
Oh, another great at bat. Boy, he has absolutely arrived. And, you know, when a player starts to believe he can play here, he starts to polish up every part of his game. And a nice at-bat, a payoff curveball, rakes it through the side. That's going to be it for Homer Bailey. Here comes Dusty Baker.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. We'll be back. Well, he'll be a part of the show. Former Raider and 49er Bill Romanowski and Scott Oscar of the Chronicle. Also, Michael Urban will be part of the group. Greg Popham, he will be the host. It'll happen at 11. Nick Massett is the new pitcher. And Massett will be facing Freddie Sanchez.
Massett's got good stuff. He's having a solid season. 27-year-old in his 3rd year at the big league level. And he can run it up there pretty good. He'll go 93, 98, somewhere in there, depending on how he grips the fastball. He also has a curveball slider and a nasty split to go with it. Look at the strikeouts. 42 strikeouts in 47 innings. If you look at his hits and walks combined, they total 49 base runners on the year and 47 in a third. That tells you all you need to know about a guy. When you're right around averaging 1 base runner an inning, you're having a great year.
Bouncing ball, slowly hit. Bat shattered. Throw comes home, and Lewis is out at home.
Fred Lewis was not going on contact. That was a decision. And Gonzalez with a play right in front of him with a strike right to Hannigan and an easy out. So the Giants making, I think, a bit of a base running error there, going on contact with nobody out. It's more of a play you see with runners at 3rd and 1 out.
Well, now Sandoval will hit. pickoff play was put on, and there's a line drive foul. Gonzalez was standing at second, and Massive threw home, and Gonzalez is a little hacked off. This is called ignoring your shortstop.
Well, look at the left side of the infield. You're never supposed to. When a guy breaks like this, you're supposed to step off. You're not supposed to come home.
You know, a lot of times, Mike, I've seen it in the eyes of the pitchers. They're concentrating so much on the hitter, they don't even notice that you've gone over there.
That's true. That absolutely is true.
0-2.
Boy, nice pitch there. 96 on the corner outside of the knees. Sitting up and just blowing right through a swing. Sandoval trying to pick up Freddie Lewis. He made a base running mistake. He's trying to do it in an 0-2 count.
Outside, try to throw the same pitch, and he missed. Foul back.
Good battle right here. You know, I mean, the Giants may have had a play on where they told Fred Lewis to go on contact. So they're sitting up here grilling Fred Lewis, and it may have been that was what he was told to do.
Sandoval in a battle right now with Nick Massett. Sandoval walked and scored in the first, hit a line drive to the right fielder Balentien in the third, and then he bounced out to Scott Rowland in the fifth. Down the left field line, but this is going to slice foul.
Well, I guess if you bring those, you can clap for two people. Is that the deal?
Yep.
I've never seen those. Clappers. Well, they have got the spirit. They come to a lot of games. Good fans. And those are the Crooked Cat Clappers.
1-2.
We got ourselves a first-class battle out here, partner.
Sandoval stays alive.
Just gets a little piece. How much do you have to get? You just have to get a little piece of that red seam. Just knock some fuzz off it. You can get another swing.
Oh, yeah. We have pandas all over the place. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was a game face, too, by the way.
Out of play. This will be the 9th pitch coming up.
Yeah, the Pandas are getting restless. You do not want to disappoint her.
Massett will just keep an eye on Velez. Sellout tonight. A sellout. Velez and Sanchez aboard here in the 7th. Up the middle and a base hit. And here comes Velez. No throw. And the Panda comes through. He can hit, folks.
We've seen some incredible at-bats in this game from both teams. And add this to the list. 2-2, like you're taught to do, right back up the middle. Just reaching to a location that was off the plate. And it's not a hanger from Nick Massey. Pablo Sandoval just goes out there and squares up a nasty pitch. That's a great at-bat and a big run. Oh yeah, she's loving life. That's my Panda.
Here's Benji Molina. Oh. There's some things just kind of make me smile. Like all the years we used to laugh and say, as Giants fans were leaving the house, "Hey, honey, did you grab the rubber chicken?"
Yeah.
Now?
Don't forget that your Panda hat. I'm good.
Oh my goodness. I love our fans.
They never let us down.
Fouls are the best. 2 adults making sure that one is packed a Panda hat. And very proud of it.
Oh yeah. She is fired up. Her Panda came through for her. Absolutely.
Benji Molina, a home run in the 1st. Up and in. Sanchez at second. Sandoval at first. Into it.
Oh yeah, she will not want to leave when this game is over.
Outside to Molina, 3-1.
High five for you and you and you.
This guy in front of her just said, "You know what? You've been on TV."
Gamer.
3-1. Benji Molina pops this one up into shallow left field. It'll be Gomes giving way to Gonzalez.
Well, that was a tougher play for the shortstop.
And here's Randy Wynn.
Benji Molina's got the lift and separate swing going right now.
Indeed he does. Hit a couple of balls to deep center field. One in the 4th, one in the 5th. He might actually say he just missed that one.
I think he could have said that 3 times tonight. He did, however, get one. That was back in the 1st when he hit a 2-run homer on a hanging curveball.
Randy Wynn is 0 for 3 with a line drive out to Votto in the 4th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now it's 0-2. Bassett with good numbers, a 2.85 ERA. Pokes this one foul to stay alive. By the way, that ball that went into the Reds radio broadcast booth, we've only had one come in here in all the years we've been here. So that's very unusual. And lo and behold, it would have to go right at Brantwood.
Well, he made the play.
Indeed he did. In tight. 1-2. Bassett thought it was a strike. One and two. 2-2. Sanchez at second, Sandoval at first. And Randy went out swinging to end the inning. Jeremy Affeldt coming in. It's 5-3 Giants. Now some of the sights and sounds of what we have seen here at the ballpark tonight. It's a 5-3 lead for the Giants. It'll be a bullpen game. The rest of the way is Jeremy Affeldt stands on the mound to face Joey Votto, who is standing in. Affeldt, the former Red, with these numbers.
48 times he's taken the ball, 1.50 ERA. 51 base runners in 42 innings, 33 strikeouts. 2 types of fastball, 2 types of breaking ball.
2-0.
Joey Votto coming out of this stance in a 1-0 count. That looked a bit odd.
And a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Votto immediately rubbernecking Mike Winters, thinking that ball was outside. Can't tell you how important that run was the Giants picked up, and it really comes up in the bat where you're facing a guy like Votto who's got power. Here's the 2-0 pitch that Votto did not like, and watch how quickly he turns to Mike Winters.
Well, it was only 10 inches outside.
It's right down the middle, partner. What are you talking about? 2 different perspectives, one from a hitter, one from a pitcher. I'm just kidding.
Affeldt not even close to that pitch, and Votto with a leadoff walk, and Bruce Bochy said that's it. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Joey Votto.
24th time he's taken the ball, 3-1 on the year, whittling that ERA down after he had a little bump in the row after the All-Star break. 19 strikeouts in 17 innings against 6 walks, 26 runners. Those are good numbers.
One ball and no strikes to Phillips. Phillips against Lincecum went 1 for 3.
Phillips has hit into 14 double plays this year, the most on the Reds team, and I mean by a bunch.
There's a late call strike to even the count.
You would think that a guy with the speed of Phillips would not hit into a lot of double plays, but he's got a big swing and a big backswing, and it takes him a while to get unwound and hits a lot of balls back up the middle.
Almost started to go, but stopped. Lincecum went 7 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, a walk, and 7 strikeouts. High and deep into center field. Rowan on the move. Rowan looking up off the top of the wall. Rowan gets it back into second base, and it'll be a double for Phillips.
Boy, Giants catch a break there. That ball stayed in the yard. Ball right there, knee high out over the plate. And I think Phillips was measuring it off. He thought he had it. It's about 2/3 of the way up the wall.
Another 2 feet, and this ball's gone. Another 1 foot.
1 foot. Wow. 9/10 of the way up the wall.
So here's Scott Rowland. And a big breaking ball for a strike, and that's what Romo has been pretty good at.
Look at the fan reach out. Did he touch it? He may have.
May have gone right through his arms. It did.
Folks, do not touch the ball, please. That's got away with him right there.
Another breaking ball, and this one is pulled foul. So Romo with back-to-back breaking balls, and now it's 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. FL walked Votto. Phillips bangs it off the top of the wall. Brendan Metters joins Brian Wilson in the Giants bullpen. Outside, 2-2. Too early for Wilson.
Big pitch right here. I mean, he's got an open base, but you really don't want to walk the go-ahead run. I know you can take advantage of an open base and pitch to this guy on a corner when you have a 3-2 count. But you'd like to avoid it if you could. Strikeout situation for Romo.
Roland has seen just about everything.
Giants will give up a run to get it out.
Two and 2. Got him.
And that's the one. You got it. A 2-2 pitch, a chance to go out of the strike zone. Hope he chases, and the strikeout that Romo was pitching for, he gets. Bottoms out a breaking ball, and he gets Rowan to chase.
Balentien had a good night against Lincecum. He walked, and then he had a pair of singles off of the Giants righty. Fastball is high and wide, 1 ball and no strikes. Votto at third. At second is Phillips. Now the ball gets away from the Reds bullpen, and the action is stopped. breaking ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. If you've never faced Romo before, then it's likely when Romo throws you that breaking ball, he's going to be able to steal a strike. A lot of times, though, you'd like to save it if you can.
Well, he throws it right at the right-handed hitter. I mean, you really can't see it from this angle where the camera's set a little bit over the right shoulder of the pitcher. Just misses. Goes a little front door with the breaking ball. It's a coin toss pitch. It could have been called either way.
Now it's 3-1. This is not a pitch that you want to lay in there to Balentien. And he didn't.
Skipper's leaning. He's got Wilson down there greased up.
Holmes is coming back. And Nix will be the hitter.
Well, he is their best pinch hitter. Nix 7 for 27 on the year with a home run.
And we get another pitching change. And it's going to be the Giants closer. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Wilson coming in. And Brian Wilson is facing Lance Nix, and those are Wilson's numbers.
Well, right now you're looking at 51 strikeouts and 47 1/3, and he's going to be thinking strikeout right now.
Outside to Nix. Overall, Nix hitting .232, 9 home runs, 27 driven in. It's Votto, Phillips, and Balentien. And a strike, and that evens the count.
Backdoor slider, and we've seen him use that new grip, not new grip, just a new angle with his arm to be able to take some of the break off, and it's especially effective when he's going to that outside corner. He can steal strikes that way.
Oh, he tried it again and didn't get the call. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Over Sandoval. Here comes Phillips, and this game is tied. So Nix comes through. It's 5-5.
They had a little count leverage, sitting at a 2-1. He'd seen 3 pitches. They tried to go outside. That cuts right back in there, and he just flares it out there to left field. And boy, does this hurt. So Tim Lincecum now gets a no decision, and the Giants in a 5-5 ball game. We got a brand new game.
Brand new game with runners on base here in the 8th inning for the Reds. And it's in tight to Ryan Hannigan. Balentien at second. At first is Nix. And a strike to even the count. 5-5 here in the 8th inning. Out of play, 1-2.
I think that's one of the hardest things about being a closer. You know, you come into an existing situation, and most innings that Brian Wilson pitches in, he's usually starting the inning. But now he comes in, he gives up a base hit, now all of a sudden the game has been tied. The save has been blown. And it's really hard to get all of your energy back into that one pitch, because once the bubble's been popped, it's hard to get your focus back in that same inning.
In tight, 2-2.
Giants bullpen has not imploded much this year. They've been money from day one.
Sanchez near the bag. That's 1. That's 2. Garco. Rowan. Renteria coming up. On the air at 12:30, and then the ball game will start at 1 o'clock. The game on Sunday right here on Comcast Sportsnet in the Bay Area. So check us out. Garco will lead things off. It's a 5-5 game. And David Weathers will take the mound. Nick stays in the game. He's in left field.
The numbers for Weathers, they're all good. And a good hard sinker, not an easy guy to take out of the ballpark. And he's right, he's going to throw a lot of ground balls. Have a fastball right around 90-ish. Good hard slider. He'll throw a changeup every once in a while. But he's discovered the front door sinker and the back door sinker. They'll back door the righties, front door the lefties.
Garco singled in the 4th. He's 1 for 3. Out of play, and it's 1-2.
Look at the numbers for Weathers on the year. In 37 innings, he's given up 7 home runs, which is really uncharacteristic of him. When you think back about the yard he pitches in, Cincinnati is a home run hitter's paradise. Still, for a sinker baller, you elevate 7 in 37 innings, something's not working.
Very close. 2-2. Garco's 3 for 5 lifetime against Weathers with a home run. Out of play again as Garco stays alive. High into center field, but in the park. Garco's retired, 1 out.
Well, a reminder to tune into the Bay Area's #1 rated 11 p.m. newscast. NBC Bay Area tonight at 11. You can wake up with traffic and weather on NBC Bay Area weekday morning starting at 4:30 a.m.
Here's Rowan. Rowan with a base hit in the 6th inning. He's 1 for 3.
You have to remind yourself when you get in that batter's box, you're not up here playing home run derby. Put together a couple of good at bats. That's how you're going to score your run.
Rowan skies this one into center field. It'll be Phillips going out and making the catch, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Edgar Renteria.
That's a hard thing for a hitter not to do. To get up there and try to be a hero in one swing. In a tie ball game late, especially when you gave up the lead.
Renteria takes one up and in. He's faced Weathers 20 times, 7 for 20.
Old teammates.
Good pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Travis Ishikawa comes out. Two and 1. Marquin Valdez is in the bullpen.
Weathers has missed a lot of pitches up above the belt. And that's really unusual for a guy that makes his living trying to locate around the knees.
Fouls it out of play, 2 and 2.
That's the spot we're accustomed to seeing David Weathers pound.
That one right there.
That one right there, that is where he makes his living.
Got him to end the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's 5-5. Here it's 5-5 as Wilson is facing Drew Sutton. And Sutton a little tardy, and it's 0-1. Sutton is 4 for 23. He's a switch hitter. And he bunts this one. And Sandoval is going to have to make a great play, and he has no chance.
Boy, you talk about perfect execution on a bunt. Wow. Shows late, deadens the ball, and this thing just bites with Sandoval playing back, and the speed of Sutton, no chance.
And here's Taveras, who is going to bunt, and with his speed, he's going to put a lot of pressure on the defense right now. Wilson will go to first. Taveras gets the job done.
Yeah, he was thinking about second base. You always anticipate. You can look at the legs. A little bit of a look to second. Didn't have a lot of time because Taveras is going to put some heat on you. So Dusty Baker gives up and out to move a runner up in the scoring position.
Here's Gonzalez. You can feel the Reds and the momentum that they have. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Pop back and out of play. Gonzalez, a pair of singles, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. Both productive. He scored in the 4th. He knocked a run in the 5th.
Looking perfect location here with an open base. It's not a bad miss. This is when you have an open base and you can take advantage of it. You walk this guy, really, you don't lose anything.
Good swing, 2-2.
What you don't want to see here is just a straight challenge, mislocation right out over the middle of the plate. You don't have to do that. You have a 2-2 count, but in essence, in your mind, you're thinking it's more like an 0-2 count with an open base. Good pitch. Perfect place. Started off down and away, let the movement take it out of the strike zone, hope he chases. And really, from Gonzalez, it's a pretty good take. Throw it again.
I think he got him. He did not.
Well, it's perfect execution from both players. I mean, you talk about game of inches. He comes back, indeed, 3-2 slider and just a real good teaser, and he comes to within that much of getting the strike zone or getting the strikeout. That could have been called a strikeout. Jerry Lane, the veteran umpire at first base, but that's a check swing that really could go either way.
Little scouting report on Joey Votto. Votto has only faced Brian Wilson once, and he struck out. As Metters again heads down to the bullpen. Votto drew a walk in the 8th. He's 0 for 3. Outside, 1-0.
Brandon Metters starting to get greased up. It is white knuckle time right now.
There's a strike. The Reds have put heat on the Giants the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 8th, and now here in the 9th. One and 2.
Just went right by a good hitter. On a 1-0 count, he puts 100 miles an hour in the corner for strike one. Here he just throws 99 right through him. And that was not your 2-strike swing.
Yeah, if you could throw it there again, that's what you do.
And you also have the ability to elevate that thing above the hands here and go out of the strike zone and hope he chases.
Now it's 2 and 2.
With a guy like Votto, I mean, you just don't trust pouring one right down the middle. Now when you have a 1-2 count, it gives you the ability to locate in a little bit tougher area to barrel a ball above the hands. And at that velocity, it's, and you say to yourself when you make that pitch, if I miss, I'm going to miss in. And that's where he missed.
Out of play.
Ooh, boy. That's the danger of the backdoor slider. When you try to nibble that corner, if you miss, it comes out over the plate. And when it comes out over the plate, it comes right to the sweet spot of a guy that likes the ball middle away. And for a good hitter like Votto, that's one you got away with right there. But right back in that same spot he got the second strike. And Votto was on it. Actually, that wasn't close to the barrel. That thing got up the bat. Nice pitch. Again.
Pounded in there again.
Molina wants it up.
3-2.
That elevator fastball is not effective off the plate away. It's got to be out over across the plate. See ya. Brian Wilson cannot believe it, and Mike Winters rips his mask off and stares him down. We don't see much emotion from Brian Wilson, but he really thought he made strike 3. And if you think back to the first strike of this sequence, this is exactly the same pitch that got called strike 1 earlier. Throws it right on the outside corner and gets ball 4. Brian Wilson was barking. And Mike Winters immediately ripped the mask off. I told you, he's got a quick fuse, and you saw it in action there. Now you wonder how it's going to affect the balls and strikes calling in the next hitter.
Down low, 1-0. Giants have to pull the infield in.
I mean, that walk is a huge, huge plus for the Reds. The infield has to come in. It's an automatic strikeout situation for Wilson. It changes the whole at bat for Phillips.
One ball and 1 strike. Sutton, Gonzalez, and Votto are your base runners. Two balls and 1 strike.
Giants need a break right here. Now you see the infield pulled in.
Three and 1.
Now you need to take a walk. Regroup, see the pitch, clear your mind, get the anger out. Regain your focus.
Not close. Wilson has walked 3 in a row. And Bruce Bochy is going to the bullpen. Reds have taken the lead here in the 9th when it's time for a change. Think speedy oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back. It's a 6-5 lead, and Brandon Metters comes in to try to save the day.
Well, 43rd time he's come in. And it is a strikeout situation that he inherits. 1 out, bases loaded. Reds taking advantage of 3 walks in this inning to take the lead.
Gonzalez, Votto, and Phillips all walked. Here's Scott Rowland.
Wow. Mike Winters has all of a sudden become very inconsistent with that breaking ball and with his balls and strike calling. Metters coming right across the plate with a strike that could have been called a strike. Right now, a lot of frustration in the Giants dugout.
Mock cheer from Giants fans.
Now those are pitches on the corner. They're coin toss strikes. You see them called both ways, strikes or balls, but you get frustrated when you see 3 walks in an inning.
Slowly hit to Sandoval. Sandoval's going to come home, and Molina dropped it. Scoring is Gonzalez.
That's going to be a tough play, off balance throw. And Molina stretches on a ball he should have caught.
Yeah, Yeah, it'll be an error on Molina.
It's going to be the fourth error the Giants have made tonight.
Here's Balentien. Balentien takes a strike. Another play home for Sandoval, and this one hits the back of the runner. And coming in to score is Votto. E5.
Now, it looks like he has a problem with the exchange. Glove hand to bare hand, throws into the runner. And the Giants make their fifth error tonight.
Well, we talk about the Giants' ground attack. The Reds have got their ground attack going right now.
Well, they're taking advantage of 3 walks and 2 errors in the inning. I'm telling you, it's a full moon on a Friday night, partner. It's the only way you can explain it. We've seen things tonight in this game we haven't seen all year from the Giants.
The inning a decade ago started out with a pinch hitter, Drew Sutton, with a bunt single. Here's Lance Nix. Nix takes a strike. The Braves have just tied the Dodgers. Benjamin Molina to the backstop, and coming in to score is Phillips. And that'll be a wild pitch. Both runners advance.
Breaking ball that comes up high on Molina, and he can't get that big chest protector in front of it. And what could be the worst inning of the year for the Giants continues. And now the infield again will be pulled in.
Outside corner strike, 1-2. Four runs in here in the ninth. And Nix skies this one to Aaron Rowan. Rowan's going to catch and throw to third, and coming in to score is Roland. That'll be a sacrifice fly for Nix. And it's 10-5. And here's Ryan Hannigan. The only hit in the inning was the bunt single. That's what makes the full moon appear to be the reason.
I'm going with full moon. And look at this, 5 errors on the night. That for a team that on the season had made 53 errors through 108 games. It's the moon. Yeah, we're blaming you, pal.
3 walks and 2 errors and a bunt single. One and 2. Giants were looking good. They scored an insurance run in the 7th, only to have the Reds come back with 2 runs in the 8th. Hit up the middle. Sanchez on the backhand, and that will end the inning. Work to do for the Giants.
Baker. Cordero's numbers, they're good, solid, and he gets it done with a 90, well, mid to high 90s fastball, good hard slider, and he will definitely mix up a changeup every now and then, but he's got strikeout stuff.
Rich Aurilia activated today. Will lead things off. On the ground into the hole. Gonzalez, quick exchange, not in time. It'll be a hit.
That's how you like to come back off the disabled list. I don't think Alex Gonzalez is buying the call from Jerry Lane. A nice play.
Got him.
First from Joey Votto, and I think they did get him.
They did.
Dusty Baker going to come out here and sort of lay the groundwork for the rest of the series. That wasn't even that close.
I think Joey Votto had some body language that got Dusty Baker out of the dugout. I mean,
that's not even close. Giants catch a huge break. They'll take it down 5 runs. It all started with a blowing call by the umpire.
Here's Velez. Velez 2 for 4. Sanchez to follow, and then Sandoval, Molina, Wingarko, and Rowan.
The one thing you fear when you bring your closer into a five-run game is him running into a long inning where he throws lots of pitches. And if you can do it, where you can get into the bullpen past the closer, you get a real chance to win the game. The trick is getting the closer out right now. It's obviously not an easy thing to do. Closer's a guy down in the bullpen who's got the best stuff. Cordero with 23 saves tells you he's more than adequate at closing out ball games. But if you could get him into a high pitch count and out of this inning, you have a chance. That's your goal. Get him out. But plus, I think psychologically, if you get a closer out of a ball game, you think it's your game.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I didn't say it was easy. I'm just saying.
What you can do tonight may have an impact on the rest of the series.
Amen. You get 20 pitches out of Cordero, it may affect the rest of the way. But right now, the Giants need base runners, plain and simple.
And a lot of them. Three and 2 to Velez. And Velez stays alive.
I see the biggest improvement in Velez is his 2-strike approach. He's taken a lot of swing out, put some discipline in his approach. And he has to know that right now, I mean, you never want to shy away from a 2-run homer, but You have to think about base hits. You have to think about walks. You have to think about getting yourself on base any way you can.
Well, that'll teach Freddie Sanchez not to move too far away from that on-deck circle.
I have no idea how he got a piece of that. He definitely swung the ball 4. But when you're in a protect mode, you make no apologies.
This will be the 10th pitch coming up.
Another great at bat. A new ding. You watch Velez when he gets into his hitting position. The last thing he'll do is he'll try and pull the gloves up right there. Never seen a guy do that.
Chop foul.
He'll get low on that back leg, and then it's almost like he wants to try and pull the gloves a little bit tighter. He kind of does it as he touches the back of his glove to his thigh. Kind of sneaks up on that batter's box. We'll see him do it again.
Out of play. Six foul balls, 11 pitches, and a happy kid. His buddy's not too thrilled for him. Okay, I guess I will congratulate you if I have to. And now, because these aren't our seats, let's get back to it. Scott Rowland will put it away. Velez is retired. They're out of here.
That's it. That's what they're waiting around for. The lotto hit at 10:34.
Remember, tomorrow's game, radio only. It'll be a 105 start. This guy will be sleeping on the way home. He may have already taken a nap or two.
Or 3.
Outside to Sanchez. 1 for 4 tonight. Sandoval to follow. There's a strike. Sanchez looked like he was taking all the way. At that time, 3 balls and 1 strike. Out of play, 3-2.
What was it that Dusty Baker used to say?
Just die hard.
Die hard. And we've seen some pretty good fights here in the 9th. Good position right there for a Seagull. Nice at bat. And the pitch count starting to run up on Cordero.
It's 19 pitches for Cordero. Sandoval, a single and an RBI in the 7th. And he looks at a strike.
Somewhere, if Brian Wilson is in the Giants clubhouse, he just saw that pitch. He just went ballistic.
And it's 0-2.
I tell you, that's a rough couple pitches. If you got to cover that much strike zone, you give a guy 6 inches on the outside corner and you give him 4 on the inside corner, that's a rough assignment. You can see the reaction from Sandoval, not enjoying the strikes and balls count right now from Mike Winters.
Down the left field line into that corner and foul. Well, my suggestion to Sandoval would be do not take anything close. He doesn't anyway, but just in case he was thinking along those lines.
I agree with you. Mike Winters, his strike zone has gone out the door. He has been very inconsistent over the last couple innings, and it is really showing up on the scoreboard.
Flare to right, it's going to fall. And Benjamin's going to hit. The Giants have the tying run in the on-deck circle.
Yeah, she loves her panda. He came through again.
Back in the first inning, Homer Bailey threw Benjamin a hanging breaking ball. One ball and no strikes.
Pitch number 24 for Cordero. Still no action in the Reds bullpen.
Swing and a miss.
91-mile-an-hour slider just off the plate away. Gets into the chase.
Tavares coming in. He will make the catch. And the throw goes all the way home on one bounce. Now there are 2 outs. And Randy Wynn will hit. Randy Wynn is 0 for 4.
Well, he hasn't had great success against Cordero in his career. He's 3 for 22 lifetime with 9 strikeouts. But it is a full moon night. And this game has been weird since inning number 1.
One ball and no strikes. Aurelia, Sanchez, Sandoval. Two and 0. Garco would love to hit.
You bet. I mean, he would be the tying run if he could get in that batter's box.
Randy Wynn cannot hold up. Boy, he added a nice 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Well, you hate to see a guy break and swing down the middle of a 2-0 count. It's been a coin toss out there. Some have been called strikes, some have been called balls, and that strike hurt. That was the take of the year. Big pitch here. This will be number 32 on the inning for Cordero. That's a lot of work.
To Phillips. And that's the ball game. So the Giants drop a game in which they had the lead late, something that they normally don't do. And they normally don't do it at home, but they did it tonight. And the Reds win game 1 of this 3-game series, and they do it by a final of 10-5.